Hello YouTube, Kaitlyn here, and have you ever had a frenemy? Girl, you don't even know. So, I was cleaning out my closet recently and I found this shirt, which I have been kind of ridiculously saving since high school, and it reminded me of something. Ooh, pandas. My arch nemesis frenemy. You do know what a frenemy is, right? Like that person you're friendly with and maybe you're even in the same friend group, but there's still this underlying level of hostility between you. And you kind of want to bash their face into a wall sometimes. But don't do that. Definitely don't do that. Anyway, I had this frenemy in high school. Let's call her Alice, which is not her real name. We shall protect the innocent. Ish. She and I had the same friends and we did many of the same extracurriculars and we were both in advanced classes and we sat at the same lunch table, and usually she didn't bother me, but sometimes she made me want to scream. I felt like she hated me and that she was sabotaging my friendships with our other friends, and she was spreading rumors about me. I'm not really sure how much of that was actually truth, but she did really get on my nerves. And because we lived in a small town, we ended up with a lot of the same things. Like, we both had this shirt and we had the same panda tennis shoes and we both had stuffed pandas and we both liked to draw pandas. You can see how disastrous this was going to be for teenage girls. Especially when we showed up to school wearing the same panda shirt and the same panda shoes on the same day. Crisis? Total crisis. Oh my gosh, the world is ending. She got so mad at me and told me to stop copying her and that pandas were her thing. And I got mad at her because why should she assume that I was copying her? Why couldn't she be copying me? I cried a lot about it and wrote angsty journal entries. I've kept this shirt for years, even though this is not anything that I would wear right now, and it's kind of bleached out and just not a very good conditioned shirt. I had to prove that it was my shirt too, and that I could like pandas too. But seriously, you can't claim an animal species as your own and tell other people that they can't like it. But you want to know a secret? Why are frenemies in the first place? It's because you're so much alike that you can't stand the idea of another person encroaching on your own individuality. Alice and I were both pretty independent souls. We both liked being different and people noticing us for it. We achieved it in different ways most of the time, but deep down we were really similar people. And we probably could have been good friends if we'd ever given it the chance. But I also don't think that you have to try to be friends with your frenemy. Sometimes you're better off without them. As long as you don't make them an all-out enemy with face punches and hair pulling, you'll probably be okay. Maybe just try to have a little bit more patience with them, even if they drive you crazy. So I'm finally giving up this shirt, and Alice and I may never have reconciled our differences, but it's silly for me to keep trying to prove how cool I am to someone I haven't seen in like 6 years. So what do you think? Have you ever had a frenemy? Tell me in the comments, and remember to like, favorite, share, and subscribe if this video made you smile. See you guys next Thursday. Pandas! Woo!